we're going to talk about Consumer Price Index, CPI. You know a little bit about that. You probably heard the word inflation, but not that many people, Dan, know really what CPI, Consumer Price Index, really is and how that relates.
Yeah, and CPI really gives us the direction of where inflation is going, right? And so really, CPI, the definition is it measures the percentage of change in the price of a basket of goods and services consumed by a household. So essentially, when we go out and spend $1, is the cost of the goods and services that we're purchasing, does that increase over time? Is my dollar not worth as much? Do I need $1.50 to buy the same good, $2 to buy the same good, right? That is a rise in the CPI index, which is the indicator that we're now experiencing inflation in this country. And then when the CPI number is actually going down, that means that inflation is improving, our money's going further, and that's actually a good thing.
That's a good thing.
Right now, we're seeing really high inflation in this country, and so the CPI numbers are really off the charts. One thing that's interesting, you may do some reading on this, but there's something out there called core inflation.
Right.
Core inflation is related to CPI, it is related to inflation, but back in the 90s, I think it was Clinton that actually last changed this core inflation, where they took out food and energy in some of the inflation numbers. And I don't know about you as a household, but in my household, there's two widely consumed products. One is food
and one is
energy.
You're
and
right.
so knowing how they calculate this, what calculation they're using, and more importantly, having that information helps you determine, are you in trouble with where the CPI index is going, and are there things you need to do to help plan for that and prevent it? Because you can plan and prevent if done in advance.
Absolutely, and one great way to determine what is your inflation rate and how much do you need your money growing and everything is to take us up on what we call the Financial Plan Checkup. And you can actually see that in the link in the description below, and go to that and get that done, because it will really help you, because we all need an offense against inflation and CPI.
Thanks for watching Retirement Talk here today. If you want more information about shows like this, subscribe to our channel below, or you can go to retirementtalk.com.